Today's tip for Tech Tuesday is about selecting text. If you click twice, double click on a word, it will select that word. If you click 3 times on a word, it will select that whole sentence. So that is a tip that will definitely come in handy. Today we're starting conversation about understanding strategies, a pedagogy concept, and we're going to focus on compare and contrast. So with compare and contrast, first of all, did you know that research-based, it's been proven, that is the single most effective way to boost student achievement? So it's true, research-based, compare and contrast. So let's talk about compare and contrast, what the students are doing. First they have to describe each item separately. Then they have to identify similarities and differences. After that, they're able to formulate and conclusions. This lends to awesome conversations in the classroom when there's more critical thinking skills and analyzing to have a nice discussion of the material. And the final goal is synthesizing learning by completing tasks. I have 3 graphic organizers for you today, 2 of which I have made for you, and one is brought in by Matt Miller. And the first one is called a top hat organizer. As you can see, a little top hat like Abe Lincoln. Now, in these 2, this is your 2 items. You can have 2 people, you can have 2 books, you can compare and contrast 2 events in history, 2 biblical characters, anything you can think of, you can put in there. Also, during Tech Tuesday, we had a teacher who came up with a great idea. She had, for history, 2 pictures of the same events. So you can, since it's technology, you can put in 2 images where the students have to identify characteristics of those images and then talk about the similarities. So this was an awesome idea. The next organizer I want to show you is called a side-by-side diagram. You take 2 things, again, any 2 things that you want to compare and contrast, and this helps the students focus on what you are looking for with this. So you could have maybe attributes, or it could be personal history, or it could be contributions to society or the world, or it could be what's the same or different rule in this scenario. Anything that you can think of, side-by-side comparison. And the last one is a Venn diagram, you guys all know and love, I'm sure, and it's a little bit of a different take on it. And all of these things can be found inside the Tech Tuesday Google Doc. Remember that when you see make a copy, when you click on make a copy, it always goes directly into your Google Drive. If you want to know where in your Google Drive it is, next to the title, there is a folder. If you click on that folder, it will show you where it lives. You can change that. What I suggest when you look at your templates and see the ones that you like, I suggest the first thing you do is change the title. Instead of copy of, make it template of, and then in your folder, click on that folder, and you'll be able to make a new folder called Graphic Organizer Templates. Those are things you're not going to edit. It's going to be the original template, and you're going to be able to make a copy and customize it for what you're doing with your students. So as you know, Venn diagram, differences, similarities, and of course, since this is technology, Tech Tuesday, happens to be a Google drawing, very similar technology to Google Slides, just one page instead of a bunch of ones in the slides, and you can adapt and edit this however you like. Thanks, see you next time.